Okay, vision, community, accountability. Those are my three keys, right? Okay, give me some
Mm.
quick definitions, just something to hook on to, sort of like what is vision, what is community, what is accountability, something that I can anchor myself to as I map out um, my fitness in 2025.
Yeah, vision. Vision is, hey, a clear destination that I want to go to. Very clear destination of where I desire to be in my life. And I use the word desire strategically there. Like, where is it that you desire? What is connecting with your purpose? Go back and listen to our episode with Elizabeth Dixon, season one. Connecting with your purpose, making sure that that purpose lines up. Like, your vision is, I'm setting out for a voyage. Where am I going? Where am I
Okay,
going?
so I want to squat twice my body weight.
That's a goal. Yeah, it's a
Right.
goal. Yeah. But the vision is,
But the
what is
vision
the end?
is I I basically want to grow big, strong muscles in order to maintain max health.
Sure, max health. And I would even push you further. I go, why, Brad? Why do you want to be healthy?
So that I can crush my kid in any athletic endeavor until he's the age of
Yes. Now we're
25.
talking. Okay, but seriously, okay, there's so many Instagram videos that are out there on that of like, yes, this is
Right.
actually why I'm working out, right? But that's now we're getting there. Because that is you see this all the time. All right, so actually this is the emotional heart level of where I use the word desire, and you see this in marketing. How many times we need to, the vision goes past just what the destination is, it's got to be clear, but it has to have an emotional tie to it, right? It
Right.
has to emotionally and intrinsically, like inside to my core, right? So
Yeah, that's
look
good.
at alcohol commercials. They never talk about what they do, they talk about the feeling that you get. Have you
Yep.
noticed this? Like, they talk about, hey, you, or you watch it, like watch Modelo, you feel like you're on top of the world because you're doing it. So that's the vision. It's that.
Viagra commercial, similar effect.
Sure, sure. Yeah, really get up and
We
go.
don't talk about what we do. We just talk about how you feel, right?
Yeah, how you feel.
Remember
Yeah,
Bob Dole? Bob Dole just
I
shamelessly
do.
hit the scene.
Yeah,
Beaches, Bob
90s, man.
Dole, big, big smile.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yep.
Yep, yep.
Wow.
Bob Dole's doctor who operated on his knee did my dad's knee replacement surgery.
Oh,
So,
wow. Small
yeah,
world.
doctor claim to fame. But that's vision. Okay, so that's vision. It's that clear. The desire and direction that you want to go for your life, articulated out very clearly, that you pinpoint and know that's where you want to go. Right? That takes
Beautiful.
actually a lot of work to get there. And you may
Seriously.
start with that. That may change, but it can't just be. I mean, it could. You could do, hey, I want $100 million by this year in my bank account, but emotions are going to be stronger than just that logical goal. So if you can get to that part of it, now we're talking power in that. So
Okay. Good. Vision. Let's go community. What
yep,
is quick definition on that?
community, those that help you be better and get to where you want to go. I mean, if we want to be really simple, people that help you strategically get better, hold up a mirror to yourself and understand this is who you are, and hold you, and this would go bleed into accountability. But community is also those, like, community falls flat if it doesn't challenge and encourage you. It has to do both.
Yeah.
You have to challenge and encourage.
Yeah. And I think it has to be reciprocal.
Sure.
You have to
Yeah.
be able to reciprocate that in some way,
Symbiotic
right?
relationship. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It is that. It is, somebody yelled at me on the podcast for saying, and they said, this isn't an old African proverb, but I think it is. Alone we go fast, together we go far. Right.
It's not an African
I don't
proverb?
know. I
No,
don't know.
it
I looked it up.
is.
I'm pretty sure it is. Google told me it was. So I don't know who that person
It
was
is.
on the inner spheres, but they were like, "Oh, that's wrong." And I was like, "Well, okay, all right." But it is. You're right. It is. It is a mutual relationship.
I'm
In
turning off
the
all comments in our post henceforth.
Oh, I love the comments. It's great. Keep them coming, especially on Brad and his problems with Trader Joe's. But that's what it is. It is
And
it
my
is a
sad
place to
squad.
communally come together and have mutual challenge, accountability, my word for the year, fun, playfulness, all those things, So it is our text thread that, like, shames each other for not hitting our goals and makes fun of each other, talks about what we did or didn't do, what we are committed to doing or not. So, and
Yep.
the last one, right? Accountability. You define accountability for me.
Accountability is what was once explained to me as being the backbone of leadership, or the
Mhm.
bedrock of leadership, right? Which I love. I love that because at some point you have to share the reality, right? Or experience the reality that you either did or didn't do something, right? So accountability is just it's reporting on the current state, like the reality of what did or didn't happen,
Mhm.
right? And then it's accepting responsibility for the reasons why it did or didn't happen, right?
Mhm.
And so I think accountability for my fitness is, relying on my community. It's actually having a clear goal and saying like this is what I commit to, and then it's reporting on did I or did I not based on a certain deadline, and then it's just sharing that information and making it known to my community. So, yeah, I think accountability is really what ties the knot on these
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
and it's what makes it, effective or ineffective.
100%. Did we do what we say we were going to do at
And
the end of the
and
day?
I've been accountable to me. And here's what I find more and more as I try to grow in a variety of areas of life, particularly help other people grow in their lives, is that being accountable to me is rarely enough for me to make difficult changes. Now, some small changes that are easy for me to make, like let's say, I need to be more productive on a part of my day and I'm going to, put my phone in the other room or turn it off, or
Yeah.
there's easy stuff for all of us where it's just like, yeah, you don't need to, phone a friend for this. But there are certain things like if I want to squat, double my body weight, like there's going to be a pretty like painful growth trajectory that I'm going to have to engage in, and it's going to require a lot of different areas of my life working in concert to hit that goal.
Mhm.
And it's just too much. It requires too much of me to just be accountable to me
Yeah.
in order to make that change. So
Yeah.
that for me is accountability.
Yeah. Yeah. That's well said. That's well said. I think you nailed it. And your capacity to grow is going to be hindered by your capacity to embrace your vision, your community, and your accountability. You embrace those three things, you're going to grow. You don't, you can still grow, but I would say the level and extent to which you grow will significantly be less. It just will be. You don't
Agreed.
have somebody to hold up a mirror to you and say, hey, yes or no, you are doing it. You can always convince yourself that there's good reasons why you're not. But when I tell you why I'm not, and you're like, that's cool, but what are you going to do anyways?